Thank you. Stop.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of
nigga done
NBA
fucked
basketball
up,
on 2K Sports.
Ja Morantless.
I'm
Grizzlies.
Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Barnes the screen. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And RJ, both these sides having a rough go of it. Both desperate for a win in this one.
And you better believe they know that's the case. They both saw this game on the schedule and said, yep, this is the game where we can turn it around.
To the middle. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey can't hit. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Edey. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Barnes the screen. Paul outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Pippen. Outside, Smart. Clock at 6. Back to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Spurs. To the inside. The shot's good from Paul.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
It's Pippen with the drive. Pass to Edey. Over Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Pass to Champagny. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Guarded by Jackson. Spurs passing it around.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Kennard. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Vassell. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Edey can't hit. Vassell right side. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's San Antonio. They're up by 10.
14.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
The Grizzlies trailed by 10 after earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard. Last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Ooh, the high-flying Keldon Johnson. Finish that alley-oop, young man.
Pass to Edey. Outside for Jackson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pass to Champagny. Barnes the screen. In the corner, Collins with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Clark right side. Aldama with the ball. To the paint. Here's Kennard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Barnes can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Spurs leading by 7. From the corner. Here's Branham. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pass to Aldama. Offensive rebound. Wells. Now Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Barnes. Nice touch on the bank shot. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Aldama with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Aldama can't hit. Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Paul. Now Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. The Spurs making a switch here. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game. Down low. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. The jump hook. And that one drops.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years. RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
51 seconds left in the first half. Here's Pippen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Inside. Here's Edey. Over Wembanyama. Edey can't hit. San Antonio leading by 10. Johnson up top. Here's Wembanyama for 3. San Antonio again missing. Pippen for three. Wembenyama with the rebound. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Smart. Jackson with the screen. Shot left block. The shot, no good. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Wembenyama. That one goes. Count it. Wembenyama has got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. Now, here's Kennard. Can't cash in from close range. Barnes outside. Fires for three. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Peace now. Peace. You want to leave or not?
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Well, some have argued that Wembenyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Smart with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Edey can't hit. Here's Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Pass to Champagnie. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Champagnie's got his second bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
High post, Jackson. To halt the run. Outside for Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Got a hand on it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Aldama. To the paint. Here's Larabia.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Puts it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Vassell's got his first points in this one. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And Aldama has it in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Johnson penetrating. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Impressive move by Johnson. He's got that explosive first step.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From 6 away. And he can't bank that one in.